Well, got a pretty good start, I guess. Still about 2 hours of sunlight left, so I'll use the remaining sunlight to go gather more firewood. This will be good enough for the night. I don't think it's supposed to snow. Doesn't look like it anyway. Although the wind is picking up a little bit. Pretty cold today. Minus 24 when I woke up this morning. I think it's supposed to be about minus 20 again tonight, so should be pretty cool. I don't think I'm going to light the fire until later on because, well, I'm going to be warm enough collecting all my firewood. And I don't want to waste it all. Yeah. Beautiful day today, other than it was very, very cold, very snappy cold. Just looking for some more dead trees around me here. There's a couple. Might go get some more boughs for the bottom here too. I'm gonna get firewood first though. I'm gonna worry about that. If worse comes to worse, I can just stand up and beside the fire and be warm. Didn't bring any food with me today or anything. Probably gonna be pretty frosty tonight. Oh, I don't think it'll be too bad though. Shouldn't be too bad. Just get enough firewood. All this out of here so my fire burns right. The sun is just about to go down, so I probably only got about a half hour of sunlight left. That's the wood I got collected. Should do me. I did go get a few more boughs for just in behind to block the sunlight there. When the time comes, I'm just going to cut one of these logs, appropriate size is 1 and 2, I guess. I'm going to put 2 on the bottom and light the fire on top of those 2, just so it doesn't die out right away. I want some good coals. Oh, I'll wait another hour, I guess, to light the fire because that's a lot of hard work. And I'd hate to have an hour too little. 5 o'clock in the morning. I figure if I just put a good base down, cut one of those logs in 2, should work just fine for a base. Get lots of good coals going. There is one more really big tree over there. It's pretty big. It's a tamarack. I mean, if I have to, I can cut that down. I do have a flashlight. Alright. What do I got with me today? I have water so I can make coffee. A pair of extra warm socks. My axe. Just my tea kettle. And a balaclava and a neck warmer. And that's about it. Toilet paper. Pair of extra gloves. I didn't even know, I forgot I had these in there. That's what I got with me. Oh, and coffee. Can't forget about coffee, whitener, extra knife, Ferro rod, and my Agawa Canyon saw. Best saw I've come across anyway, for bushcrafting stuff. Put this in there for now, so I don't get them wet. Yeah, no, no special tricks today. No messing around with friction fires or ferro rods. Or if you had to mess around with a friction fire right now, boy, you'd be in trouble. With the sun just going over the horizon, unless you know exactly what you're doing. These are a little big. Yes, the old Bic lighter. Outdoorsman's best kept secret. Have one in each pocket. And then have one of them with the head wrapped in electrical tape. So then if you get wet, at least that lighter won't be compromised. Because if you get a big lighter wet, it doesn't work. Although it doesn't take very much to dry them out, but still. Yes, no fancies today. Just trying to get smaller stuff on the bottom here. No bark preferred. Oh, that should go. Don't think there'll be any trouble with this. These are all mostly just white pine limbs, these small ones, down on the ground. A couple of them I pulled off the tree. These were dead standing, most of them. Yeah, this should be good enough, I think. See, this white pine, even though it's dead, it's got the bark on it still, which is not always the greatest, especially when first starting a fire. We'll just put that off to the side. Nice ones. Yeah, that should be good enough to start, I think. Oh, you gotta add a few more insurance pieces, you know. Should have sorted it a little better. Basically, really, I just want this stuff for in the night for when I'm cold, you know. This small stuff will let it flare up a little bit for some flames. The bigger logs, they'll mostly just be coals and small flames. Especially after burning for a little tiny bit. It's too big to get big flames, you know. It needs that inside wood. Oh, that's good enough for now, I guess. Found me a stick right underneath my pile. Yes, nothing fancy about this setup. Start it with the, oh wait, the super secret bushman's trick. It's probably dead. Wow, there we go. See how quick and easy that was? No dinking around. You'd be surprised how hard it is to use one of these when your fingers are very cold. Your thumb just won't press it down. After spending the whole day on the lake in like -20 or something, -30, becomes very hard to even use a Bic lighter. And as soon as them flames get a little bit bigger, we can start feeding it. That should go. Trying to take some thumbnail pictures. I always forget to take thumbnail pictures. I mean, most of these you don't have to cut because you can just lay them on in the, put them on the fire in the center of the log, and it'll burn through. And then you got two pieces. That's pumping out some pretty good heat. I'll give it that. Kind of cozy in here, actually. So it is. Yeah, I better not burn too much of that. Trying to get nice thumbnails here. Burn all my wood in the first hour trying to get thumbnails. Good one. Well, this is going to be pretty nice, actually, I think. I hope. Better not let myself get wet. Well, now that the fire started, there's not really much to do, to be honest. Wait till morning. Oh, maybe after a little while it'll have some nice coals there. I'll put a coffee on. Once a chill starts coming. Then you get some nice warm fluids through the body, warming you up. Try and keep my feet off the ground a little bit, so they're not conducting the heat, or the cold, sorry. Well, I want them to conduct the heat, actually. Pretty nice fire, actually. Put an awful lot of heat. A lot of resin in that pine. There's not much time left for visible light, a half hour, if that. The sun's already down, gone over the horizon. There's no more sun touching the tops of the trees in the distance, so from here on in it gets colder. Well, usually. Not all the time. Woo. Perfect. Now in about hour and a half, I'll have 4 big chunks. I'll put that there so it's not directly in my face. Ow! I hit my knee. I'm gonna have to wait a bit for the coffee. That's all right. Yeah, if you get cold, you can do lots of stuff. Go get more firewood. Do jumping jacks, don't matter. As long as you keep that blood flowing, should be good. Stay dry, that's the main thing. Whew, it's almost too hot here. Still going pretty good. Move this around a bit. Almost there. Had a bit of a nap there almost. Yeah. Fromage. Quite toasty in there actually. Almost had a bit of a nap. Which I probably shouldn't have done, because that means I'll be up real early in the morning. Get some flames going. Warm up my side here. The rabbit trail goes right through here. Pretty good one actually. Yeah, I still have most of my, well, pretty much all of my wood left. Still burning the original chunks I put on 2 hours ago. Hear a jet going over. Kind of nice here actually. Oh, I went for a piss earlier. She got a little nippy though. It's got to be at least minus 15 by now. It's probably a little more. You can hear the crunch. That crunch you can only hear when it's really cold. Got a full moon out tonight too. Probably won't be able to see it with this little tiny camera. Well, that's a pretty lousy view of the full moon, but she's there, don't worry. I got the GoPro today, so no up closes. Well, that was about the extent of the fun for another hour or two. It's actually kind of cozy in here, not gonna lie. kind of set this up as a self-feeding fire, as you would. Put these pieces on like this over top of the log, and then when they burn in half, they're just going to simply fall into the fire. That's the plan anyway. Thus creating more flame, keeping me warm in my home for the night. Oh yeah. That's some heavy flammage there. Just make sure you don't have your ankle underneath this piece when it breaks off. Whew, now we're pumping out some heat, boy. Hot. A little too much. Figure those other logs are probably gonna, the way they're going, they're gonna be for, they're gonna burn for about 6 hours. So that's good. Should have plenty of wood for the night, by the looks of it, which is good. Getting a little frosty, not gonna lie. Put some more wood on this fire and fix it up. Oh, I've moved a few branches in already. Kind of worked good. Oh, it doesn't take much, them coals in the bottom. I think I'll break this off. Ooh. I was gonna do a coffee, but to be honest, I think I'll just wait till the morning because I only have like 1 or 2 coffees, and I'm not really that cold. I mean, this fire is really hot. Yeah. Oh, another hour or 2 and this big one will break. I could probably break it if I jumped on it, but I don't really want to slip and fall in the fire, to be honest. That's all the firewood I got left. It's kind of hard to see, this light. Well, there's a couple big logs in there. Still got all this on the fire. Big log. It's not even burnt in half yet. This one could probably be adjusted 2 more times. This one is still another 10 feet on it. Oh, there's lots. I haven't even dipped into this pile. Can't even see with this light. It's going good, I guess. She gets a little bit nipply on the side that you're laying on. Switch the sides that you're laying on every now and again. Stand up. Put that side beside the fire. Should have made this bed a little bit thicker, actually. Maybe twice as thick. Be a lot more comfortable, I think. So I do. I'm not too worried about the thickness of the boughs on the roof. I mean, that'll block snow to a good enough degree. I mean, a little bit's going to get through, obviously, and if there's any wind, you're kind of screwed anyway. You'll find its way into a crevice if there's any sort of wind. I mean, other than just a tiny little bit cold on the side that's on the ground, this is not bad at all. Not bad at all. The only thing cold, I mean, not even cold, I can just feel the coldness of the ground on my one shoulder, that's it. Everything else is fine. Especially if you stand up every now and again, walk around. Keep that blood flowing. I mean, the pine and I got pine, white pine, a little bit of maple, tamarack. That's giving off some pretty good heat. I think there's a jack pine in there. Actually, I think this one here is a jack pine, the big one. Yeah. Even though there's a full moon, it's still bright out. There's kind of clouds over it, kind of blocking it a little. Oh, I don't know what time it is. I know it's getting pretty close to -20 though. The ground crunches pretty good when you go for a walk. Face starts freezing up around your nose and stuff. Whiskers are freezing. Oh, yeah, if you had some sort of thermal protection or whatever, one of them ground blankets, it'd probably be pretty good. Pretty dandy in here, actually. Other than you're gonna have to wake up every couple hours and move the fire around. Once it dies down, it starts getting a little chilly. Other than that, oh, it's pretty good, I guess. Going good. Haven't heard any wolves howling or anything tonight yet. No commotion in the bush so far. Pretty quiet night, actually. Oh. Well, we'll give these guys one last little shake here. See if I can chop this guy in half. Nope, not yet. He's still got a couple more hours in him. Oh, we'll throw this piece on, I guess. Put that underneath there. Every now and again, you can find a little piece that's laying around that's kind of wet. You throw that on top of there, that'll make it last quite a bit longer. The flames won't be quite as high, but you'll have plenty of coals in the morning. You need a lot of coals for that to work though, first off. Yeah, well, I guess I'll touch in with you guys later. She's starting to get frosty now, boy. This log finally broke in half. I guess I should move that stuff in. Now it went out. It's not good. Moving it around too much. Smoke show. I don't even know if you guys are going to be able to see me. Oh, as soon as I go to press record. These are some of the challenges you have to deal with when you're trying to get content and you let the fire die down too much and then you move it around too much. You gotta sit here and blow on it. Try and get things going. There we go. Finally, I was waving this glove for a minute or two there. Starting to get worried. There we go. Now we're back on track. Starting to get a little chill going actually with no flames. Alright. Time to get some flammage going here. There we go. That's better. I don't know what time it is now. It's got to be like midnight. Probably midnight. I'm getting pretty tired, so not much going on here. Just laying down, getting cold. Stand back up, sit beside the fire like this. Stand up. Good to go. Be much more enjoyable with a friend, obviously. A couple of beers. Might even bring a seat when you're doing that, eh? See, like these little branches, you need a big pile of them. They really spruce it up when you're getting cold. This left shoulder of mine is cold, kinda. Just from laying there, you know? Everything else is good though. I mean, if my hands get cold throughout the night, I could always put my socks on them too, stick them into my pockets. Yes. Yeah. throw a bit more on. Probably gonna go to sleep pretty soon, I guess. Try to anyway. See what happens. Lots of firewood left. Quite a bit of firewood left, I guess. Oh, there's enough there. Yeah, I'd say I went through about half of it, I guess. That's pretty close. Better not get too close there with my rubber boots. Okay. Too bad this didn't take better thumbnails. That'd be a pretty good one. I guess I could turn this light off now. Yeah. I did. I guess. Now we're cooking. It's cold. Trying to let the fire die out. Throwing the odd little stick on there just to get some flames. I guess I could throw a couple bigger ones on now so they break in half, actually. Don't need a whole lot. One. Kind of a Y branch. So put this like that, and then I'll have 3 pieces after. There we go. Perfect. I notice I'm slowly creeping the fire closer to the shelter, so I better slow down there. This one is getting so close. There, that's gonna be plenty hot. Wow. See pretty good in there, actually. Well, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of the night, I guess. Probably about every 30 minutes or so I'll throw a stick or 2 on, and then when I'm ready to go to bed I'll just throw it all on. No, lots of it though. Okay, well, see you in the morning. Well, g'day there. I don't know if you can even see. I don't even know if it's recording. Can't tell. Huh. That's weird. Oh. Hey. Oh. Man, is it cold. Well, I got a couple hours sleep, I guess. Fire died down a little bit too much. Now I'm freezing. I don't know what time it is, but I can see the blue light starting in the sky, so it's morning anyway. We made it till morning. Ooh. I don't know, she's pretty frosty. Yes, anybody that spends a night out in the bush with no clothes No sleeping bag, no food, no tent. Beyond -20. And they say they had a comfortable sleep. Well, they're probably lying to you. They're probably lying to you. Because she was frosty. Especially when the fire dies down. Holy shit. Oh, I did get a couple hours maybe of sleep. Oh, she's mighty cold though. I might, Great. I just said that whole spiel. The camera wasn't going for some reason. It's too cold. It keeps shutting my camera down. I don't know how these guys, Alright. We're going with equipment malfunction. Camera keeps shutting down. It's too cold. I'm gonna try and put it beside my body for a little while. So, I don't know if you can see or not, because anyways, this is the firewood I have left. Not too much. Not too much at all. Everything's pretty well burnt on the fire. Yes, not too much at all. Two little logs left. Maybe a couple hours of burning, if that. Anyways, I'm having a hard time keeping my camera going here, so maybe we'll just make the coffee at home. I don't know if you can see, but the sun is coming up that way. Oh, it's got to be 6 o'clock, I guess. 5, 6. Yes. Whew, she is cold. She's a little bit nipply, not gonna lie. So it is. The beard is probably all white. I'm breathing on it. Anyways, that's about the last of the fire. I don't know, a couple of takeaways from this trip. I think boughs on the ground, probably twice as thick. Definitely a little bit more firewood. She was cutting her close. I only have a few sticks left. And bring some warming pads, some of them hand warming pads to keep my batteries warm. That's like I was saying, the biggest hurdle is probably trying to get the camera to stay recording.